What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be reviewing some of the clips from my favorite 50-year-old skateboarder. And this is Gosh Darn It on Instagram, which is Joel Blazer. He's in the local area, and he kind of takes a lot of skis and just random objects and turns them into skateboards. We'll look through his story a little bit here. Really good artist, does a lot of drawing, and just very creative guy. So yeah, he looks for skis and just planks of wood and stuff like that and kind of turns it into something cool. But this guy has some real skill on his skateboard too. He definitely lost a lot of weight from when he was younger, because I saw videos of him probably 30s and 40s where he was a lot heavier. And he has a real crew. This is what's cool about this. And it's authentic skateboarding. There's nothing disingenuous about these videos at all. It's just like videos that you would make when you're out skating with your friends, but a lot of these guys are a lot older than you would think to have a skate crew like this. This is in Cincinnati. They've got this really cool metal, just piece of metal that they drag along with them. And then it's usually manual spots or just ledge spots like this. Let's see. So this looks like Locals Skatepark in Cincinnati. It's kind of the northern part of Cincinnati. Yeah, it definitely is. But yeah, I mean, just the no complies and the manuals, like that's the most fun thing you can do on a skateboard. Besides mini ramp skating, I'd like to skate a mini ramp with this guy. I don't think I've ever really seen him skate mini ramp, but I'm sure he probably has some mini ramp tricks too. Just creative stuff, like bringing a piece of wood, some metal with you. This is what skateboarding used to be before everybody had fresh park ramps and element benches and stuff to take with them. You just grab a piece of plywood, and also before plywood was like $50 a sheet. Mega Ultra Tech like this. That's Danny Jones, I think. He skates for Revive. At least Andy gives him boards. Maybe he's like Flow for Revive, I guess. Mega Ultra Tech. Street skating is good for creative people, but it's also good for loners who don't like to be around a lot of people. It's like a pressure inward heel 360 inward heel flip. He does this a lot. It's kind of a running joke, putting the shoe on the camera. I really want to go to this spot in Dayton. It's a home DIY. It's got, first of all, the skate park there is pretty cool because it's got little curbs and stuff that you don't really see at our parks, little slappy curbs. And but their DIY park is really interesting. It's under a bridge, kind of like Newport's DIY park around here. But this one just seems like it seems a little cleaner and not as like dirty and slick. It's newer, you know. It just seems, the ground seems smooth. It looks like a really nice park. There's not a lot there yet, but they're really working on it. I like this little pivot late shove that he does. And all the little reverts everywhere. It's really interesting to watch. Oh, and then we got a little shove manual revert thing. It's almost like mixing longboarding with skateboarding, like some of the sliding type stuff into manuals, and like freestyle longboarding with skateboarding. I think one of these guys is his son, but I can't remember. Yeah, I need to do that pivot shove. He makes that look really good and effortless. That's the key to this kind of skating. You have to make everything look like you're not trying. And you have to kind of act like you're not trying, just kind of like, yeah, whatever. Like there's a certain kind of skating where everything's perfect and you have to act like you actually are trying. And then there's the kind of skating that's just so relaxed. It's so the opposite, where you have to act like you're not trying. Both times you're acting, you know, nothing's real. But I think this guy is pretty genuine. You know, if I tried to be that relaxed, I feel like I would come off as disingenuous. But for this guy, he just comes off as just, that's how he skates. So I actually found this guy's YouTube channel. I just typed in his name, Joel Blazer. Not the gosh darn it part, but yeah, he has a YouTube channel, but all the videos are from 11 years ago. And he looks totally different in these clips than he does now. I feel like he actually looks younger now than he did a decade ago. For some reason, he lost weight, just looks better, looks healthier and more alive and funnier and like more energetic. I like these clips though because he's actually like telling you what he's doing. He's like speaking over the clips, kind of like I do in my videos while he's doing it. Oh man. But yeah, this guy's a good skater. A lot of no complies. Even 11 years ago, he was doing no complies. So this guy never stopped doing no complies. Even when no complies weren't cool, he always did them. I really like watching this kind of skating because I can relate to it. I think that's why people like watching Revive and Braille and stuff like that, because it's not like really technical pros like Shane O'Neill or Nigel Houston. It's like average guys just skating, and it's stuff that you could actually do. Like I watch this and I get ideas. I wonder how old Locals Skatepark is, because this was uploaded 11 years ago and it was there. I never went there back then because we had Ollie's Skatepark, and that was just a massive skate park that went out of business. But yeah, Locals is pretty fun too. I need to do a video there soon. So this guy finds some of the best spots, and sometimes I just watch this Instagram page to find new spots because he doesn't live that far, maybe an hour away from me. So yeah, I can actually go to these spots. It's not like spots in California or something you see on people's Instagram pages. That's a cool reason to follow people on Instagram. There's whole Instagram accounts that are like Midwest spots or like spots in this area, where you can just get on there and just look at spots, just like you're shopping. It's like Amazon or eBay for spots. I know there's apps and stuff for that, but it's good to be able to see somebody skate the spot. Watching someone who's this creative on a skateboard, skating spots that are actually near you and accessible to you, is just fun. I want to show you some of his art too, because this guy's an artist. I think that's his actual job full time. He's got a lot of good art on this page, and then he'll post just like photos of pro skaters and just random stuff and stuff he's building. So it's interesting. Good mix of everything. Definitely good style. I mean, always with the good style. The clothing he chooses to wear, the tricks selection he chooses, always, everything is just stylish. That's one thing I like about this. With me, it's not necessarily like that. Like, sometimes I'll just go out in sweatpants and I can care less what my t-shirt says on it. I don't really care about anything. It seems like this guy cares about his wardrobe and understands fashion a little more than I do. Also with the videos I make and the stuff the videos I choose to make, the content I choose to make, it's whatever pops into my head. There's not a lot of thought into it. Some videos I'll put more thought into, and then some of them will just be like, I'll just be out somewhere and I'll see like the world's lowest ledge. Can I kickflip off of it? Or, just randomly pops into my head. So I'm sure this guy's been skating for probably 40 years or something like that. I've been skating for 30 years. And when you've been skating for that long, you go through all these cycles, you go through different phases, and you hear it all. Like all these people that tell me, oh, your indie grabs are not actually indie grabs, they're stink bugs. I've heard that a million times. You know how many 60-year-old skateboarders I've skated with? Like, I don't care. I'm going to call it an indie grab when I'm early grabbing it, because that's what people called it when I was a kid, and a lot of people still call it that. I don't care. I don't care about specifics. I'm going to make a whole video about gatekeeping in skateboarding. Like, there are some good sides of gatekeeping, and then there are other sides that are not good. So to an extent, you have to have gatekeeping in skateboarding, because the reason people spend money in skateboarding, the reason skateboarding is successful is because it's cool. If skateboarding becomes uncool, it's not going to make any money. And people who depend on skateboarding to make a living, like professional skateboarders, or even I profit off skateboarding through these videos, those people need skateboarding to stay relevant and to stay cool so that they can continue to make a living. So if there's no gatekeeping at all, then skateboarding will just become this uncool thing that nobody cares about. There has to be some level of gatekeeping, but it can get to an extent like when you're locals only at this park, when it's like as extreme as surfing. Like surfing's got this serious gatekeeping, When it gets to that level, sometimes it gets uncool. Like, you shouldn't just make fun of people because they're beginners, but if they've been skating a long time and they're just not progressing, you should always be progressing, always be learning, always be getting better. That's when you have to kind of Push them a little bit. Some people need to be pushed. And sometimes when you're telling somebody they're not good and they need to do this, if they need to do that, these kids are going to be like, oh, you're verbally abusing them. But no, you have to push people. You got to push each other. That's why you play games of skate, so you can get better. So yeah, there's some good sides to gatekeeping, and there's some bad sides, some toxic sides. So yeah, this is some great skating. I suggest you go follow him. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I've got definitely one other skateboarder that I really want to do a video like this with, because I just really like his skating. I'm not going to tell you who it is. You'll have to wait and see. But if that does well, then maybe I'll do some more videos like this. I want to do a video with this guy, like actually skating with this guy. I know he's not inside of my phone, but my brain went there. He's like, oh, he's inside the... Okay. But yeah, if you're watching this, I know he watches some of my videos on Instagram or something. Yeah, hit me up. Let's do a video. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this kind of content, hit that subscribe button and go scroll through some of my old videos. I've got a ton of videos on this channel. I'm sure there's something you'll enjoy. Hit the bell and leave a like on this video. It really does help. Thanks for watching. I wanted to add this in here because I forgot to say he skates for a company called Tired Skateboards. Yes, this guy is sponsored at 46. And if we read the top of the deck, it says, this is for the guys who are breathing heavy after one ollie, for the people that are sore for 3 days after skating for 1 hour, for the guys that are the same age as the security guard kicking you out of the spot, and to all skateboarding enthusiasts who will never have a career in skateboarding, but love it like nothing else. Welcome to the team, Tired. So after reading that, maybe I skate for Tired too, because I feel like I kind of fit into some of those categories. This is a pretty cool company. Again, like t-shirts and stuff are so expensive now, I feel like. All right, and also this company was on Thrasher's website. Now, I think it's cool that there's still a magazine that's in business. I realize that none of their profit actually comes from the magazine, but it comes from Valley girls who buy their t-shirts at surf shops, and that's why they're still in business. But it's still kind of cool to think that a magazine could be in business. But yeah, they have Joel featured here in this video. Let's see, how do I get on this? So let's see, let's go to the tags here that they see. They've tagged Joel Blazer here, and yeah, he's in this video. So I think that's pretty cool. I mean, I'm thinking about getting one of these boards, actually. Like, this looks like a pretty cool company.